And tonight's Future of Everything. It's been a few days since we've talked about our favorite interstellar object, 3I Atlas. And yes, we've got some updates. Check out.
And I did the calculation and I found of the order of 5 billion tons of material.
5 hours ago, something unimaginable happened. A cosmic interloper called 3I/Atlas slipped through our solar system. It came from outside, and now it appears to have made an impossible maneuver. It sounds like science fiction, but it's real. Astronomers watching the skies saw something they couldn't explain. A sudden shift. A twist in trajectory that defied every prediction. This isn't the first time an object from another star system has entered our cosmic neighborhood. But 3I/Atlas is behaving differently. Almost as if it knows what it's doing. It arrived fast, coming in from the cold void between stars. Traveling at tens of kilometers per second, it cut through the solar system's edge with purpose. But instead of continuing on a simple curved path out to interstellar space again, 3I/Atlas did something no natural object should be able to do. Don't just watch the universe unfold. Subscribe to Quantum Void and explore it with us. It slowed down. At first, astronomers thought it was a mistake in the readings. Maybe dust from its tail distorted the light. Maybe radiation pressure or outgassing shifted its movement slightly. But the data was clear. It changed course in a way that made no sense for a comet or asteroid. Imagine a rock flying toward the sun, moving faster than any spacecraft humans have ever built. Now imagine that rock suddenly adjusting its trajectory, as if it applied a brake. That's what happened. To understand how strange this is, you have to know how gravity works. When something passes near the sun, it speeds up as the sun's gravity pulls it in. There's no way to slow down unless you have thrust, an engine, or some way to generate force. A comet can release gas as it warms, and that can push it slightly, but not like this. 3I/Atlas didn't just drift differently. It performed what physicists call a reverse solar Oberth maneuver.
Here is the glow of light around the object from scattering sunlight, and the question is, what is producing that?
In simple terms, it used the sun's gravity and possibly some hidden push to change its energy in a way that looked controlled. That's a move spacecraft engineers talk about, not comets. The maneuver happened as the object passed its closest point to the sun. That's when the forces are strongest, and a small push can have a massive effect on trajectory. But how could a natural body know when to do it? Here's what makes it even stranger. 3I/Atlas's orbit is almost perfectly aligned with the plane of the planets, something extremely rare for an interstellar visitor. It's as if it deliberately entered a path that keeps it close to where our worlds orbit. Coincidence? Maybe, but astronomers aren't sure anymore. When it was first discovered, scientists thought it was just another comet. It had a faint coma, the cloud of gas and dust around it, and a small tail. But as it approached the sun, the tail began to behave oddly. It sometimes pointed toward the sun instead of away from it. Other times, it shifted angles too quickly to make sense. Some even reported that it glowed brighter and dimmer in sudden bursts, as if something was activating and shutting down. Then, 5 hours ago, telescopes tracking it recorded an acceleration that didn't match any natural pattern. The numbers jumped. The object shifted slightly off its predicted path, not enough to crash into anything, but enough to make everyone pay attention. It looked like a maneuver. If this were a spacecraft, it would make perfect sense. Dive close to the sun, use its gravity to slow down, then redirect toward your next target. That's exactly how theoretical interstellar probes might operate, taking advantage of physics to conserve energy. But if it's a comet, that's impossible. That's why the astronomy community is divided. Some scientists say it's all natural. Outgassing from ice jets can sometimes cause unpredictable accelerations. Others argue that the pattern is too precise, too well-timed, to be random.
The best image was taken on October 2nd by the high-rise camera on board the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. And unfortunately, the argument is because of the government shutdown, this data was never released.
This isn't the first time we've faced this question. In 2017, Oumuamua, the first known interstellar object, showed unexplained acceleration too. It had no visible tail, no gas jets, yet it sped up as it left the sun. Some said it could be a fragment of alien technology, maybe a probe, maybe even a piece of light sail debris. But no evidence ever proved that. Now, 3I/Atlas seems to be taking that mystery one step further. Not only is it accelerating strangely, but it may be changing direction. That's far harder to explain away with natural physics. Think about what this means. If it really did slow down near the sun, it might now be entering an orbit that keeps it in our system longer. It could pass near Mars, then perhaps move outward toward Jupiter's path. If it stays inside the solar system, we'll have more chances to study it, but also more questions about what it's doing here. Let's go over what we know about its behavior so far. When it was first spotted in July 2025, its brightness was stable, like a quiet comet. By August, it started showing gas activity, but the direction of the tail was inconsistent. Then, in late October, as it reached perihelion, the closest point to the sun, its brightness increased dramatically before fading again. That's when the strange shift occurred. For a few hours, 3I/Atlas deviated from the expected path calculated by gravitational models. The change was small but undeniable. Something acted on it. Astronomers ran the numbers. The energy change required would need either a burst of gas from one side or an artificial thrust. The gas explanation fits if the object's surface is extremely asymmetric, but the timing would have to be perfect. Artificial thrust, though, that opens a different conversation. What kind of civilization would send something like this? It might not be a spaceship in the way we imagine. It could be a probe, maybe centuries or millennia old. It might operate automatically, scanning star systems, adjusting course when it detects energy sources or planets of interest. Or it could be something even stranger, a drifting fragment of alien technology still performing tasks its creators built it for. But again, no one knows. Right now, it's just speculation, but speculation driven by real data that doesn't fit known physics. Some believe it's simply a natural but rare comet. Others think it's evidence of intelligent design. The truth lies in the observations being collected now. Telescopes across the world, and even on Mars, are recording its position, brightness, and motion. If the object continues to change direction in small, precise ways, then the natural explanation will crumble. But if it settles into a stable path, we'll chalk it up to unusual but natural behavior. Still, the timing is uncanny. Its closest pass to the sun happened when it was hardest to observe, hidden in glare, out of range for most telescopes. That means if it did perform a maneuver, we wouldn't have seen it in real time. Only the aftermath, the new path, gives us clues. The next few weeks will reveal whether it truly changed its orbit. Early calculations suggest it might not be leaving the solar system as fast as it should. That means it's staying longer than expected. If it did slow down intentionally, or by accident, it could become the first interstellar object captured by the sun's gravity. That alone would be historic. But if it's more than that, if something about it is truly artificial, we may be witnessing the first confirmed evidence of intelligent technology beyond Earth. Astronomers are cautious, though. They remember how wild the speculation got around Oumuamua. No one wants to jump too fast. But even skeptics admit, this one feels different. Right now, 3I/Atlas is somewhere between Mars and the Sun, faint but visible to powerful instruments. Its brightness flickers irregularly. Some frames show a slight shimmer, like reflected panels. Some show nothing at all. That inconsistency keeps the mystery alive. So what happens next? Over the next few months, 3I/Atlas will move outward again. As it travels past Mars's orbit, scientists will track it constantly. If it performs another unexplained acceleration or change in direction, that would confirm intelligent control. But if it fades quietly into the distance, we'll file it away as another cosmic oddity, one we still can't fully explain. Either way, this event changes how we look at interstellar visitors. They aren't just random chunks of ice and rock anymore. They might be something more: scouts, messengers, or relics of ancient civilizations drifting through the void. And tonight, astronomers across the planet are staring at their screens, watching one question echo through their minds. What if it's not a rock at all? 5 hours ago, 3I/Atlas did the impossible. It broke the rules we thought were unbreakable. Whether that's nature being clever or something beyond our understanding, we've just witnessed one of the most mysterious maneuvers ever seen in the heavens. The data will take weeks to analyze, but one thing is certain: The universe just reminded us how little we really know about what's out there. Maybe it's just another comet. Or maybe, for the first time, we're not alone. Could it be a structure? A hollow body? A shell coated with reflective material? Tell us your best guess in the comments. I'm curious what you see.